Waves is going wild. Look at this game. 48% in 24 hours. Absolutely running wild. I want to get into everything going on with Waves. Before I do, as always, I update the spreadsheet. Just the first 26 coins spoke about on the channel. 26 coins I thought would crash it in this cycle. If you'd invested $100 to each one of them when I release the videos and you're still holding those bags, you'd be in profit for over 48 grand. It's not what I hold anymore. If you want to see what I hold, come check out Copy My Cryptos, where I go through every coin I buy, every coin I sell. Literally, you can copy my trades. The key thing that I want to talk about is the fact that, look, we're in the most uncertain times at the moment, and knowing how to handle this market is important. If you're uncertain and you're concerned about how to prepare, then come check out Copy My Crypto. I've been going through that, talking to the subscribers about how I've been preparing, what I'm ready to do if markets move in certain directions. Honestly, the biggest thing, and one thing that everyone should understand, is in trying to be as detached and unemotional as possible is the key to success in these markets, because immediate reactionary behavior is how people lose money. And I do not do that. So yeah, check it out. Links in the description. All right, Waves. Waves has been on a tear. Okay, absolute tear. Nothing really happened in the last 2 days, 3 days, other than their sort of founder highlighting that he was Ukrainian. So Waves had this huge run in the last 24 hours. And to be fair, on Monday, the founder of Waves just highlighted that he's Ukrainian on Twitter, and he called for peace. Perfectly reasonable to do, by the way. There's no, I'm not critiquing that, but that's the only thing that's happened in the last sort of 48 hours, really, right? In the last 7 days, if we look at it, started putting out some tweets on the 27th, and pretty much, as of the 28th, so as of yesterday, it just started rallying. Now, part and parcel of this could be that, there's a sense of support for a country that's struggling at the moment. But I would point out, cryptos are not going to be struggling. It is a terrible thing. But this has actually been the only real thing that we've seen in the last 48 hours. But one thing I do want to point out is how good a goddamn project Waves is. I have spoken about Waves a bunch of times before. Now, in February, on the 10th of February, they announced, the transition into Waves 2.0. So first thing is a new consensus with the Ethereum virtual machine support. So while they're building the new system, they'll be making protocol updates to the current system that will make the network faster and more secure while staying decentralized. Waves consensus is going to be based on practical proof of stake sharding. Now, the development of their scalable and Ethereum virtual machine will start this spring. The new network will be connected to the existing one for a smoother transition to Waves 2.0 without depreciating the old network's value or efficacy. Now, they're also going to be introducing cross-chain finance, so effectively they're just going to make sure that the bridges to all chains are available. That allows the growth of DeFi within the Waves ecosystem to really explode. They're also looking at the growth of Meta. Now, Waves is very good for will be very, very good for gaming. So I have no doubt that that's going to draw a hell of a lot of success for them. The US Company and Accelerator program is very good. This is a strong idea. They've established a US-based company, Waves Labs, in Q1 of this year. And they're going to be hiring engineers, business development, and marketing leaders to help Waves Labs deliver top quality projects in the US market. And you know what? Trying to get a foothold in the US market now is probably the right call, because fundamentally, the US market is gonna adopt crypto more readily sooner or later. So getting a real foothold in is a really strong move. I like that. One thing I want to point out actually that the founder said is, once the dust has settled in 20 or 30 years, we'll have a global DAO to govern humanity. I can see that happening. I quite like that. So when we look at Waves at the moment, right? Obviously smart contracts, and they've got a ton of DApps. They are also unique mainly because they've got effectively a network that is so supportive of DApp development that you can actually look at the gaming space on Waves, and that is going to grow like that. I'm really feel very, very confident on that. The DeFi is growing as well. Neutrino in particular has about 900 million or something locked in now. So they're Neutrino. There it is. 903 million locked in right now. Dex has 147 million. SwapFi has 21.7. There's a lot of money knocking around. Veers Finance, so Waves version of Aave, has 445 million locked in. They've really grown this to be a right little beast, and the biggest thing that they're looking to be is the best network in terms of being developer friendly. So if developers should be able to find Waves one of the easiest to build upon. That's their goal, and they do talk about that in quite a lot of depth. And as we see more development on there, we will see Waves grow. Waves had an all-time high this year, or this past cycle, of around $36. I expect this to be a $50 coin down the line. That would put it around about 5 billion market cap, 5.3 billion, I guess, which seems appropriate given the growth of the Waves ecosystem. Like I said, I mean, even if you run through Waves at the moment, you can see the entire Waves ecosystem has just absolutely exploded. And the next real step for Waves is twofold, isn't it? It's going to be DeFi and it's going to be gaming. But I'm expecting gaming to come out, really damn strong on Waves. Really, really strong. And if they can become one of the easiest to build upon, one of the easiest blockchains to build upon, then Waves could end up being exceptionally successful. In fact, let's get onto DApps and see what's knocking about. So here's all the DeFi and everything, all the DApps up and running on Waves at the moment. Now, less than I thought there was, but I tell you what, this has grown and this continues to grow. So right now, obviously, you've got DeFi taking up most of the volume, but to be fair, Waves Duck Egg, which is a game, NFT-based game, is trading up, has increased like 19% in terms of value locked. Then you've got some of the other games that are doing less. Egg Roulette, sort of gambling thing. The Farm Endo Worlds, Farm Kolhoz. So there's a few farming-based ones. So less gaming than I thought. But, all in, still a damn good blockchain. Now, the next step for them, like I said, they're already getting a real strong DeFi platform or DeFi ecosystem, gaming is next, without a shadow of a doubt. And when they start working on the gaming, I think we're going to see Waves really explode a little more. I think they've done some solid work, really solid work. And bear in mind as well, 72% of the tokens are staked. So it doesn't. So there's only 28%. There's only actually 28 odd million circulating or thereabouts, a bit more, but that does mean that this has more potential to run in price because there's less tradable assets out there right now. So this could run in price easier, more significantly during bullish periods, as we've seen in the last sort of 24 hours, where obviously it went wild. So yeah, we'll see how it continues. But I'm expecting once they've introduced the new sort of proof of stake mechanism that they're bringing in, combined with a more scalable Ethereum virtual machine, we should see this grow. There's expecting to be done with that by spring. So probably looking back end of April that we see what Waves potential. We see Waves working towards fulfilling its potential. It's a very, very interesting one. Yeah, what a run. What a run in the last 24 hours. Mad. Anyway, that's it from me. I hope you're all keeping well. If you're new to crypto, or you've been in crypto a while and you're not sure how to navigate the terrain at the moment, given, wars and just general market uncertainty, then come check out Copy My Crypto. I go through it, and I've been through it with the members, talking through what I'm doing, how I'm preparing, as well as, whenever I buy a coin, I sell a coin, telling people exactly what I am doing. And if you want to figure out the best method for you, you can see if the best method for me works. So come check it out. The link's in the description, guys. Anyway, take it easy. Bye-bye.